Thank you for listening to REED-BBS.
REED-BBS, BBS. Killing them softly with his fist. Killing them softly with his fist. Shout out to Roberta Flack, the late, great Roberta Flack. Shout out to Lauryn Hill and the Fugees. But yeah, Shakur killing them softly, Stevenson. That's what I'm on today. Shakur killing them softly, Stevenson. It'll never catch on as an official nickname, but it's appropriate as fuck. Shakur, he lets his hands go. He's offensive. It's just he's not a killer. He's not a KO artist at all, which is fine. At least it should be. He stings like a bee instead. Shakur does. And it's not like Shakur is making a conscious effort to not punch hard. Motherfucker just can't punch hard. As such, he kills them softly. I'm pushing that. Shakur killing them softly, Stevenson. Shakur spoke openly of getting with Floyd to discuss the health of his hands and prolonging his career moneymakers. There's no doubt brittle-ass hands are impacting Shakur's ability to hurt people consistently versus just stinging them. But my man has never and will never be classified as a puncher. It's already too late for that. He'll never be considered a puncher, ever. It is what it is. Josh Padley. Shakur versus Josh Padley. Last-minute opponent. Last Crescendo. Bivol versus Beterbiev 2 undercard. Riyadh season. This was Shakur's first fight on the zone. 2-3 days of prep time for the new opponent, stepping in for Floyd Schofield, or as I affectionately call him, Floyd Holyfield, for the way he backed out of the fight. Him and his thirsty asshole, man. But I digress. 2-3 days of prep, if that. A huge stage. This everybody was peeping this event that particular weekend. And this had all the makings of a safety first, take no chances, not even one Shakur fight. It had all the makings of that. Shakur UD12 is what I envisioned. So I was pleasantly surprised to see Shakur fight more aggressively, rising to the occasion. You got a guy in there with you that doesn't belong in there with you, get him out of there. And say what you want, Shakur Stevenson got him out of there. He was landing hard-ass jabs, like head-jolting jabs, hair-jolting jabs, combinations. He was landing a lot of ooh shots. Wah, 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 ooh. A lot of those type of shots. He was visibly hurting Padley with body shots from the 5th round onwards. There was some knockdowns in the process. And Padley, to his credit, he came to compete, not lay down. But he was forced to lay down. And all in all, Shakur killed Padley softly, stopping him in the 9th round. Josh Padley, electrician, installing solar panels on Tuesday. By Friday, he was weighing in. And that Saturday, he literally fought for the WBC Lightweight Championship of the world. Then, after the fight, Josh Padley announced he made enough from that golden opportunity. He was no longer working a full-time job and instead dedicating himself to boxing full-time. I'm not an off-shucks, sappy-ass dude, but then there's stories like this that are just impossible to not feel warm and fuzzy about. I don't give a damn. And duly note, the majority of active prize fighters have another source of income. They have another job. Marvelous Marvin Hagler, yes, that Marvelous Marvin Hagler worked construction for 8 fucking years before he was able to box full-time. So spare me the lame Shakur criticism for facing a dude with a job. Shakur's the real boogeyman in boxing. Ain't no Boots Ennis, Virgil Ortiz moments or opponents here. Nobody that wanted smoke, yet was ultimately ducked. Not in Shakur's case. Nope. He's wanted all the smoke. He just can't get none. Loma, Tank, Dev, William Zapata, Pitbull Cruz, George Kambosos, All these dudes found something else to do rather than share a ring with Shakur Stevenson. And calling him boring is a fucking cop-out. Fuck that. Fight him. Get in the ring with him. Make him not boring. 2016 Olympic silver medalist, three-weight world champion from 26 to 35, reigning WBC lightweight champion, and most importantly, fully aware of and honest with himself regarding his place at the negotiating table for a tank fight or any other fights for that matter. Keep doing what you do, Shakur. Keep killing them softly, bruh. They got to deal with you sooner or later. REED-BBS, BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.